listen to my dad's podcast. Hope somebody's recording this.
I'm just saying though, but I think WAP put her up there. You know what I'm saying? Like WAP put her up on that level of, hey, I'm Meg. I'm not just some random new rapper chick that Tory's dating. I'm
Definitely not.
I'm established too.
Definitely. I'll agree with that. But it was more so like, I'll say it in this form. Who was getting more clout for being with one of the other? Was it, oh my God, yo, Tory, yo, you got Meg? Or was it like, damn, Meg is fucking with Tory? Okay.
Let's be honest. Niggas was clowning Tory
Yeah.
because this nigga's little.
Because
And
he's
like, this
little,
nigga,
and she. But keep it but Bean, you can clown all you want to. My nigga Tory was tagging that shit on the regular. You was wanting to be like, damn, like I gotta clown this nigga because at the end of the day he's fucking and I'm not right now. And when that shit happened, just imagine the number of niggas that was like, yes, it's over. I'm in here. Like, come on. I mean, I'm not saying he asked. I'm just trying to say, who? I still don't know who is Party. What is his name?
Party said Fontaine.
Yeah, who is that?
Ghostwriter. Cardi's a ghostwriter.
Oh, he's a ghostwriter.
He raps too, but he's more famous for being Cardi's ghostwriter.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just saying, I didn't know
I
who
never
the hell
heard.
that was
goddamn thing from him.
until
Yeah.
she started fucking with him. So if that was the case, I would look at it in that sense, like, yo, this nigga Party got popping because he's fucking with Meg. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who the fuck Party was. I'm the wrong guy because I don't know who a lot of people are. But I'm just saying, at the same time,
He's one of those behind the scenes niggas. So I guess if you're loopy in the industry, you know who that was.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's real.
Anyways.
It only took a year, but finally got that coquito you asked for.
Oh yeah. Finally, Coach asked for this a year ago.
This shit busting, too.
You know, I brought some Dulce Quito. Dulce Quito.
Something that rhymes with Ito. Make sure it's not the Titos.
They come from Papito.
Dulce Quito. Yeah, it was good, David. My shit's better than yours.
That's a factor.
So we at the end of the year, I guess. What y'all think the hottest topic was this year? Hottest thing that...
Damn of the year, it was some great topics.
Nigga Ritz.
This was last year.
Was that last
This
year?
was last year?
This was in the last year.
Was Lil Nas last year too?
That couldn't have been last year.
Well, nonsense.
I think that was the top of the year, like February-ish.
Yes, because Rich was the Christmas commercial from last year. Yes, they were the
I'm
holiday.
not talking about. I'm just talking about in general. Like, was there anything that happened this year? I mean, I think this year had a lot more deaths. Maybe not as big as.
R.I.P. Dolph, man.
Yeah, Dolph. Dolph's a big one.
Can I get
R.I.P. John Madden.
Can I get the?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey, man, that was definitely a piece of everyone's, history growing up. Shout out to the Madden family, man.
I didn't even play video games until I knew that shit.
Huh.
I think, like I was saying, like, I think that, like, besides Dolph was a big one. Maybe was Pop Smoke last year? Pop Smoke was last year, right? Pop Smoke.
Hell no. Pop Smoke?
That was
That was
2020.
last year.
That was
Yeah.
last
That was
year.
like 2 years ago.
That was last year.
That's when I
It was
came
right
back.
before
Yeah.
COVID.
Was it really?
Right
Kobe,
after
Kobe,
right?
Kobe and Pop Smoke right
Oh
before
yeah.
Kobe.
So yeah, it was Pop Smoke first, and then Kobe was
Was
right
right after
before
that.
Kobe hit.
Yeah.
Kobe might have been before Pop Smoke. I think Kobe was either
Nah,
Kobe
Pop
was
was
either end of
first.
January, beginning of
It
February,
was end of January.
and then
Yeah.
Pop Smoke was right before Kobe. Like, Kobe really popped up. What, April?
January
2020?
26th. R.I.P. Kobe.
Everything shut down in March.
Yeah.
COVID.
I'm saying there was probably about, like more
I don't remember, to be honest.
more rappers probably died this year. Like we've seen. No.
I don't know that last guy.
No, King Von was last year too. So
Vaughn?
maybe last year was
Damn,
more.
Yeah. Because
It
now,
might have been
what's his
last year.
name just died in Cali? Who just got
Draco the Ruler.
Draco the Ruler?
So this year we lost Biz Markie.
Mm.
We lost.
I don't know
we
if
lost-
y'all fuck with MF Doom. Was that it?
MF Doom died
was that
this
this
year.
year?
Yep. There's a lot of motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure they'll pop up as we're going along, but
Yeah.
the list is
crazy.
very long.
It's definitely
I think it's dropping.
Yet Betty White just turned 100. Happy birthday!
Hey, shout out.
Theory. Betty White is the white Morgan Freeman. And they know each other from the 1700s.
How old is Morgan Freeman?
112.
That's a great one.
For every freckle that nigga has, it's 20
Morgan
years.
Freeman. But think about it. Morgan Freeman. I've never seen Morgan Freeman young in a movie.
Bro, he was on, what's that shit? Electric
He's been in
Junction.
every fucking movie.
Well, we can say this though. We've been through what we're like on 18 months into COVID. I think we're at now even though it seems like we're about to go back into lockdown status or semi-lockdown. I feel like we might be going backwards. So since I think people are fully adjusted to COVID now.
Yeah.
Like you know how to go about certain things. So I guess certain things are probably gonna be standard. I think there's always gonna be people wearing masks. The plastic barrier is probably always gonna stay around at the places they're at now.
Yeah, that COVID shit is real, bro. That shit is definitely spinning the block heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
I'm hearing a lot more people around after Christmas saying they got caught with COVID because people are getting lax with it now.
Yeah,
people acting like, y'all can go see my family. I couldn't go see my family last year. I'm gonna go this year. And then now this year everybody's getting sick. So
It's in the kids, too.
Mm-hmm.
A little boy in my daughter's school got COVID, so now I gotta test my daughter.
So here's my question, conspiracy theory as well. Has the COVID spikes in children gone up since they've been allowed to get vaccinations?
That I'm not sure.
And then most of the people catching COVID now aren't those the ones who
Just
got boosted?
vaccinated.
I mean,
Yo.
because the last school my daughter was in, bro, it was like 4 kids that caught that shit, and that was last year.
Well, I just want to.
And that was before the vaccination.
I just want to ask: is it safe to say like that vax don't mean shit?
Well, they do that. They didn't say the vaccine was going to stop it. They said it's like the flu shot. It's supposed to help.
I'm
if you
just
get it.
saying. Last week I was told, you know what I'm saying. Well, since you don't want to take the vaccine, if you get sick, stay home and die. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
That was rough.
Rough.
I think it's more about your immune system and what your body can handle and shit like that. Some people die from the common cold. You know what I mean? Like it's all about what your body can handle. It's not about that vaccine shit.
That's true.
Like,
Because people can, you know what I'm saying.
you
Like
can die
you
from
said,
something simple. You know what I mean?
got sick, turned into pneumonia. Next thing you know, out of here.
If your body weak, I don't know if the vaccine could help you. You know what I mean? Like I err on the safer side. I'll just take it because you know what I mean. That's just how I feel about those type of things. But I don't know. It's not.
I only say it to say like we now know 3 people that got it, and out of those, 4. Oh well, out of those 4, I don't know the 4th, but out of those 4, I know for sure 2 are vaccinated.
And one of them was boosted.
So it's just like, well, like, and so now are you going to tell me that it said, well, no, because if you have it, you know, it lessens the symptoms. Well, I asked today, how are they doing?
One of them not doing too
One is not doing too well, and the other one still ain't doing good. He's doing better than him, but he's still not doing good. So it's like, all right, so what the fuck was the point?
I guess the argument is if you had not got either the shot and or the booster, then it would be hitting them a whole lot rougher. Even though it's
And
hitting,
then that's
even though
when
it's
I'll
hitting
speak
one
on
of them
it.
rough.
It's a person that has nothing. I had it.
Did you have COVID though, or did you have?
I had COVID. I was down for what? A day?
Yeah.
And then the next day it was like, I'm not 100%, but I feel a whole lot better than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then again, what we gonna say? Well, it depends on your body and this and that. Like, I wouldn't say I'm the healthiest person. I don't work out. I don't take.
You're active every day though.
Fat fuck.
Yeah,
Unlike me,
but that's about it.
you know?
I eat unhealthy. I eat bullshit. So it's not like the
You eat McDonald's every day.
negative, but it might as well be.
Have you eaten a better version of fast food, even though it's fast food? You're still getting a better version of it.
I mean, come on, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle.
White meat chicken,
Like,
Chipotle. At least you get fresh vegetables.
I guess. But you get what I mean. It ain't like I'm eating motherfucking salads and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
When you
like
go to Chick-fil-A, you get a deluxe, or you just get a regular chicken sandwich. That's a salad right there. You got a salad in your chicken sandwich, man. What's going on?
It came with the salad.
It came with a salad, bro.
It is what it is.
It's got your fruits and your vegetables, bro. You got the tomatoes.
Come help,
I
don't
just
come
say,
help
just
this
be
man.
safe, man. Everybody take care of themselves.
Yeah, man. Omarion out here out here with Delta.
Yo, he's really touching everybody.
Out here with Delta.
Gotcha. Like, it's real out here. And nowadays, I guess the CDC said they cut it down to like 5 days.
Yeah, CDC like, yeah, y'all niggas do whatever y'all want. Go ahead, bro.
Like, what? Like, yo.
At some point, knowing that it was 2 weeks, right? And that was down to 5 business days.
Yes.
Like
real shit.
Yeah,
like come on, bro. Like what?
Stop believing you guys.
Yeah, like
bro.
like come on. And this is coming from it was as serious as like
shut down the whole fucking.
Like come on.
The whole country.
The whole country,
for 2
bro.
weeks.
And we work in a liquor store. I don't see no 6 feet going on up in that motherfucker. It'd be somebody at the register, somebody be up on their ass. Oh, excuse me, let me just set this right here real quick. Yeah. You'd be like, God damn, bruh. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? How serious is it? But that shit is real.
I mean, I ain't gonna, R.I.P. Miss Gabriel. My boy's mom passed away from that shit, so
clearly,
I mean, it's serious.
Yeah, like clearly, it's definitely real.
But I don't know. I feel like it just hits people differently. It's not like,
Like you said, everybody is. You don't know until you get it, and it's like I don't want to find out that way. Like you know what I'm saying? So I definitely get it though. I definitely get it.
I'll be right back.
But you know, R.I.P. to the ones that you know what I'm saying we lost to that shit. Man. It's just crazy.
Lost a lot of good people to that.
Hell yeah. I hope that, going into the new year, we can look forward to something a whole lot better.
I was trying to get into more of a conversation, but it was just, so I'm trying to see what you learned all this year. Like, I feel like another year after year keep going on, more desensitized to certain shit. You know what I mean? Like, you get more killings on video and more, like, you can see shit without, you know what I mean? Like, it's being more in your face.
Yeah. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying, that conversation we had about the Lil Nas X shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we have to respect it. That's the way of life for some people. You know what I'm saying? But
we have to respect that. We have to respect your right to be able to do that.
Yeah, but at the same time, you should respect it. If that's how I find my happiness, you know what I'm saying, or my peacefulness, why can't you respect it the same way I respect you? The way you find your peacefulness.
What I mean, I don't need you to respect me. I just respect my right to feel how I feel.
I guess, yeah.
You gotta respect
but it's
how I
just
feel
more of the way that they give it to us. It's just like y'all put this shit way too much. Like there's damn near no parental advisory. Like they say, oh yeah, you can cover up what your kids see and this and that, and it's like I get that, but there's shit that my kids should be able to look at, and this stuff is crazy. Like there's no reason I should tell my kid at 9 years old that he can't watch the BET Awards. Why not? Why? What is on the BET Awards that they can't watch?
I mean, I feel like award shows are kind of for adults. Because they have children's award shows, bro.
I mean,
the award shows is adult
awards.
music.
Go watch some niggas slime
it's
each other,
on
right?
BET.
Yeah, at 8, 9 o'clock. That's adult time.
Yeah, why are you awake, bro? Granted, I feel the same.
Think like yourselves. Like, come on. I know y'all watched Comedy Central when y'all was younger.
Would you have let your kids stay up late to watch the Drake Kanye concert?
I don't know what time that
It
started.
came on at like 11:30, 12
no.
o'clock.
Come on, that's not even a question.
I mean, that's even kind of crazy if you think about, like, the youngest person that died at that Travis Scott concert was 9 years old. That's like, why was there a 9-year-old at a Travis Scott concert?
I don't fault the dad for doing it. I feel you. You brought your kid out there. He's probably a young dad. Now I'm saying, but at the same time, why is this 9-year-old
you know what I mean? Like, this is about to get wild, though. It's not like
you know what he was bringing them to.
You know
it's
how
not like it
concert
was
is,
a.
bro.
It's not like I was at like a Coliseum, and you got the seats. You know what I'm saying on the. You know what I'm saying where it's a assigned seat. Y'all are going to where all of us are.
Festival type.
Yeah, it's not like when we were kids, coming up in the 90s, in the 90s really. But you know what I mean? Like back then, it was like a little bit of a little bit of common courtesy, like, oh, I do see the kid right there. Now niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like,
that
you know what I
too.
mean? Like, I'm here to party, bro. That's your fault you got your 9-year-old here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's just how niggas is thinking at
That's a
23
fact.
years old. 20 years old going to see a Travis Scott concert. I mean, there was a crazy nigga running around stabbing nigga with syringes, so that's his own thing. But, like your vibe is like, yo, I'm here, dog. I pay X amount of dollars. I'm here to party. Oh, shit, what the fuck that little kid doing here? You know what I mean? Like, but we all, like I said, we all have been somewhere that we were too young to be, you know what I mean? And we had to face them consequences.
It's
You
unfortunate.
know what I mean? Like,
It's unfortunate.
RP to the young homie, you know what I mean? But, like, damn, like, this is one of the worst case scenarios. Like, when you're playing out, my 9-year-old's going to the concert, this is one of the, what's the worst that can happen?
You know what's weird? This goes back to last conversation. I feel like the internet's ruined shit. Yo, when I was 9 years old, I would have never known about fucking like
Astroworld.
Astroworld. Nigga, I was over here listening to fucking the Rugrats fucking album, bro. The movie album.
Factual.
Bro, Baja Man, bro. I was like, yo, I love that.
Baja
Who let the dogs out?
Who let
Yo.
the dogs out?
To your point, Mike. To your point, Mike. At 9 years old, Eddie would have known about it because his parents would have let him up, watch the BET Awards. They would have seen Travis Scott.
Well, also, that in this generation, this is probably, maybe there was a lot of them last generation too, but now, because of the internet, you got a lot of kids raising kids in this generation. Parents raising their kids like they're their homies. Even more so than, like, because, hey, we all got iPhones. You give your phone, your son and your daughter a phone at the age of 5, they text you all day. You know what I mean? And you might give them a phone because it beats sitting underneath them and telling them, you know what I mean, do this. Man, take this phone, bro.
Yeah.
So now you advancing them faster than they need to be advanced, and it's like, all right, bet. They growing up now. Now, like I said, when you had your kid when you was 17, see what I mean? Now he's 6, you're 23, you still trying to live.
I had to delete YouTube off my daughter's tablet.
Like,
And that was kids' YouTube. I had to delete that shit. I was like, yo, why you watching this shit? What is this? I had to delete that shit. So it's easy for kids now. It's a lot easier than when we were kids. I was fucking oblivious. I'm telling you, man, don't sleep on the Rugrats movie album, all right?
and some of the,
That soundtrack was fire.
That soundtrack
That
was fire.
soundtrack was
Tell you,
fire.
get a few of those tracks.
Yeah.
it was some of the technology.
I wanna go there.
Hey.
Take me there.
Hey.
Let's go there.
Hey.
Take me to that great place with wonders and wishes. Yeah, take me back. Son. Word, no cap. That shit was a cat. That shit was valid.
Nah, but now with technology, shit, your kid might know how to work his phone better than you do.
No doubt. And that's sad. That's sad. And you talking about 7, 8-year-olds. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Instant technology, bro.
Change the world, man. Change the world that we live in. But what can you do? You can only adapt.
You know who I,
What do y'all drinking? IPAs or something?
you know who I don't blame? Tom from MySpace.
MySpace.
I miss
was
you,
so-
Tom.
I miss you too, Tom.
miss you, Tom.
I don't blame Tom. 'Cause
All
Tom
I-
tries to keep it real simple. Hey man, you make music, you can put your music on your page.
Easy.
Hey, you looking for girls? You can do that too.
Yeah.
There's none of this judgment shit, no
This shit
comments,
was
look at the
crazy,
pictures.
none of that.
They got
It
that
was
extra
just
where you can be personal with people.
It was just, you know what I'm saying, arguments on, if I'm in the top 8. You know what I'm saying? That's
bro.
all we had to worry about.
Tom, this is why I fuck with you, because I always left you in my top 1. I always had you. You was just the only one sitting there, because you was the first one, baby. I love you, Tom.
That's the perfect excuse to not have to explain to one of your girlfriends at the time.
Yes.
Because, back in that life,
Yes.
we were crazy back then, maybe 2, 3 high school girlfriends at a time. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell them, nah, man, Tom, he's got to be my top 1.
Facts.
You know what it is?
I had a top
Tom is
32
baby.
for the record.
And when you made a MySpace, like, it's like the people that made MySpace, they were trying to do something like nice, simple. You know what I mean? When they did this Facebook shit, they tried to keep advancing this shit. Tom
Yeah.
was cool with what he had.
Facts.
He didn't want to change it up. Like,
Zuckerberg was greedy.
all that nigga wanted to do was give you from 8 to 16 to 32. I think it maxed out at 32, if I
Might have
remember.
been.
But you know what I mean? He started putting music. You had a little background. Every year, Mark was coming with something new.
Tom was also very creator friendly too, because all that shit you had to do on your page, you had to go and
You had to
put
do
in the
it.
code.
Yeah.
You had to do it
It was
yourself.
yo, bro.
Like the computer code,
You
the
was learning
backslash.
coding.
Yeah,
You was learning
you were
coding.
coding
Yo, I
for
know
MySpace.
niggas who actually learned, like, they were like, yo, this shit kind of dope. And actually took that shit. Niggas went to school for,
Yeah.
Tom, I fuck with you, Tom. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
I'm telling you.
But if you watch the social network, his methods for wanting to make Facebook was kind of some shady shit anyway. Like it was on some creep shit.
It explains why Facebook is the way it
Yeah,
is.
like he's like, oh damn, you kind of understand the creepy nigga that you are and how Facebook is the way it is.
Tom was just like, I just want friends to stay together, you know. Keep in touch, you know.
Maybe 7, 8 of you.
And not for nothing, I don't think you really wasn't interacting with too many people you didn't know on MySpace. They had to be your network for you to really you really wasn't getting nobody from California on your friend page or nothing like that.
Definitely not.
They somehow was in your atmosphere.
Or they knew somebody that you was already friends with type shit.
They got too many interaction with niggas, and then after that fucking election shit happened, it was over.
Yeah.
Cause the niggas found out they could fuck with you through Facebook, and you still see it. Like niggas want to argue politics on Facebook.
All right. I'll leave that for the old folks.
Yeah, facts. Y'all got it. Y'all
Go
can
ahead,
have
bro.
Facebook.
Y'all, Facebook is y'all now. Y'all can have that shit.
I'm straight on.
We got- We gotta wait another 5, 8 years for the old folks to ruin Instagram.
As long as they stay off Twitter, I'm fine.
Not
At
old folks.
HSRT podcast.
Everybody's
by the way.
on Twitter. Everybody.
I love Twitter.
So I
Hey.
saw
That's
this.
why Twitter is great because it's still
Accepting of everybody?
it's kind of like the free Wild Wild West.
Hell yeah.
It's not as crazy as it used to be years ago. So I've heard I wasn't on Twitter at that time. I heard Twitter used to be so much more raw, and it's pretty raw to me now.
You want some titties? Alright. Want some politics? Alright.
Know what I'm
You want to
saying?
see a fucking a cat fight a dog?
Bro, I saw
Alright.
a nigga shoot his girlfriend's ex-husband like in front of their house. Like the niggas fought over the gun and he shot the nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe the most random.
I get both.
He was trying to pick up his son, and niggas shot him.
You get like 80% of the news like from Twitter. Like if you not like reading people's thumbnails and shit, but actually going and doing the research on the stories and shit like that. Like the story will break on Twitter, and then if you do your due diligence, you end up getting a whole lot more information faster than waiting for it to come on Channel 10 News.
Here's why Twitter's better. They have Black Twitter. There's something called Black Twitter. There no Black Facebook, Zuckerberg. What's good?
You said there's something called.
You just answered your own
Black
question and the answer. Zuckerberg.
You can type in Twitter, Black Twitter, hashtag Black Twitter. Get some of the best shit. I can't type that in fucking Facebook. What's good, Zuckerberg? You racist?
Yo, you gonna try to take that shit next. Watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you guys wanted. That's how I tap it. Gotcha.
So kind of staying on the political shit.
Oh, big buckets.
So in January, they stormed the Capitol, right? How many of them was going to jail? Was it like been like a lot?
Oh, wow. Do you remember
I don't
that?
know, bro.
That's crazy.
It better be a lot, to
I
be honest.
remember that. I remember that.
Some of them niggas should have been gunned down, to be honest. Let's be honest.
What? Some?
People
A lot of them niggas should've
died
been
on our
gunned
side.
down,
On
bro.
the side of the people who were being insurrected on, they died. American citizens, like I was saying, that's like, I feel like a lot of these rules are being bent, bro. Like that's like treason, right?
Yeah, right? That's
That's crazy.
You
Yup,
went against
this
the
is
government.
The capital.
Yeah.
The capital.
That's the
Right.
definition of treason. You went against the government.
That's why we need Kim Jong-un.
That was a
we, need,
mutiny.
we need an American Kim Jong-un,
Like,
bro.
no
You know why
cap.
that shit doesn't happen in South Korea?
Because they know
Or
better.
North Korea? No, he's in North Korea. In North Korea,
They know
because
better.
they was get chopped down.
Them- right in front
In
of
front of everybody else.
I think it's probably stand outside whatever the fucking Korean White House is. Go ahead, niggas. Storm this shit. Go ahead, I dare y'all.
I'll move out the way.
I shoot all y'all niggas, and then if anyone complain about me shooting y'all niggas,
I'ma shoot them.
I'ma shoot them.
You heard about this?
Crazy.
Kim Jong-un gangster.
You heard about the truck driver? That everyone nigga all the outrage
Oh,
about.
yeah.
What happened?
So there was this dude who drove 18 wheelers, and his brake line or something like that broke, and he ended up killing like 3 people.
The immigrant?
I don't know if he's an immigrant.
Nah, he
I ain't give. I don't think he's Spanish, but I don't think they say he was an immigrant. But it's not his fault though. That's pretty much like the brake. He wasn't intoxicated, nothing like that. The brake line broke, something like that, and he couldn't stop the brakes and he smashed it and killed like 3 people on the highway. He got 110 years, and then they're comparing it to all these other people, like white people, like you know, that kill people. They got probation, stuff like that. You know, they're trying to sign a petition to get him out of jail, or at least get his time reduced.
I know a little bit about the story. He slipped on black ice, so he didn't have an 18-wheeler. This nigga had a fucking like a Ford 350. He had a fucking he had a hitch on it. And when you driving those shits, like as a nigga who's trying to study to get his CDL, there's certain things we got to do when you're going downhill, especially in certain conditions. He didn't do it correctly, but 110 years, nigga, no. Come on, that you wildin'.
Okay, so on his Ferris,
it was a mistake. It was just a mistake
on the Ferris trip, but he did make a mistake.
He did make a mistake.
He made an error as opposed to what his job entailed. Something he was trained to do. He did the opposite.
He also wasn't trained properly.
I think it was 18 wheeler, though.
His shit was hit.
I mean, to an 18 wheeler.
He had. I mean, I guess maybe whatever his hitch was. Whatever his hitch was, he must have hit that shit.
That's all I know. He hit the 18 wheeler, but
whatever his hitch was, it required a CDL. He wasn't trained correctly because there's certain things you're supposed to do when you're going downhill, especially in certain conditions. I mean, it was a mistake. He shouldn't have got 110 years for that shit. Niggas get in car accidents all the time.
Them
niggas ain't going to jail.
Them bitches is hard to control them. I'll tell you that for someone that drove a 28 footer. That bitch ain't the easiest thing to be controlling out there. So it's like just when they compared it to all the other, like you know what I mean. There was a case. I think it was called influenza. There was like a rich white boy. He had like all his friends in the back of his pickup truck. He was speeding too much. He crashed the car, killed like 4 of them. All he got was probation. So they're trying to be like, damn, like. That's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he gets probation and this nigga's 110 years, you know what I mean? They got him crying on the stand and shit like that. Like I said, I seen it initially on Facebook. But it's
I think Travis actually brought it up to me yesterday. That's why I thought I'm pretty sure he said something about an immigrant. South American immigrant, but since how Travis said it and hearing the whole story now. What?
Alright, pod.
Oh man, live from the hood.
Live. This nigga take this shit.
Yo, get the pic. That's the picture. That's the picture.
Yo,
that's
I'm about
the
to
cover
gas
right
that
there.
shit. I'm about to gas that shit.
With a bear shits in the woods.
Hey, what you doing, nigga?
fucked up, man.
Oh, he probably fucked up his flow, man.
I'm trying
to look.
Yo, who is it though?
Why you go to shop like that?
You fucked him up.
Why you go to shop like that?
Yeah, there's a whole bathroom in there.
Damn, that's a fact. Yo, bro, this right there, that's
the nigga that fucked up our spot, bro. Is that Spanish dude? Oh man, you ain't wipe.
Come on,
You
bro.
just clenched and got up, my G. And now you looking around.
Nigga, we saw you so good.
Nah, he like, bro, I can't hold it. Fuck that.
You trying to get his shit right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pod. This is just live.
Yeah.
This is how you know we're back outside, by the way. The acoustics already alerted you.
Tales from the hood.
I gotta make moves. Yeah, I gotta pull the Ricky Rose.
You go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. Did you hear about that?
What happened?
So Rick Ross was on the fucking 85 South.
Oh, yeah.
They was having like a good 45, 50-minute conversation.
We about what time? How long?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Fucking a younger man, Halle Berry. Yeah. I don't know where it came from, but like.
How old is that Halle Berry now?
50 something. And I mean, what, 25, 26?
Probably older than that.
That would be Rihanna levels. I think she gets a Rihanna crown if she pulls Halle, bro.
Halle Berry was in Catwoman, bro.
That don't have nothing to do with how she looked.
Halle Berry.
She was sexy in Catwoman, nigga.
Halle Berry was in Catwoman, man.
Okay, looking fine.
There's a bunch of motherfuckers that look fine, man.
Okay, so you say she made a bad business decision?
Yeah. You need to reach like if she shot a shot at like I don't know, Kerry Washington, I even though she got a weird face to me. Like I'd respect him more. I was like, 'cause that's a, you know, more notoriety, more respectable. Halle Berry, you know? Halle Berry probably trying to be like the Black Madonna. Whose car is this?
I thought that was somebody with some auto starter. What if it was somebody that was over there taking a shit?
Imagine. I'm curious if he actually took a shit.
Okay, so maybe that was the third thing.
What if this guy's going to take a shit? I don't know.
Maybe that was the third thing.
What?
The shit. Because that's how we started the day, and that's how we end the day. Because we saw the shit this morning. I mean, this morning when you got, this afternoon when you got here.
Yeah.
And then we see the shit turn now. Maybe we time traveled this morning.
It's a shitty way to end the podcast, bro.
It is, man. It was a shitty thing.
Shitty thing to do.
Yeah,
I'm curious, bro. I'm not gonna make that trip.
Oh, you listen to shit?
That's disgusting.
You're gross.